pulled to another time and another place. And there you are. And tell me where you are.
In like a big old house. Feels like, I don't know, 1800's.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing a girl, young girl. I'm wearing like a big dress. It hasn't got like a big corset or anything or thing underneath it, though it's quite a structured dress, but flowy.
What colour's the dress?
It's like a yellow colour with flowers on it. My hair's all done up tight in like a braid. I've got a ribbon in my hair. I'm just sitting. I feel like I'm in trouble for something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting, waiting for the outcome.
So is there anyone in the house with you right now?
Yeah, I feel like my parents are in the room and I'm just sitting in the hallway outside that room. I feel like I'm going to get in trouble for something.
So with all your knowingness in your mind, let's connect and see what that trouble is that you're in trouble for.
My dad is blaming me for something that I didn't do. My mum is sticking up for me. My mum's a very, very ahead of her time. And she's sticking up for me, and my dad is disagreeing. And now the fight is more turned into the fact that she's sticking up for me, which probably means I'll get even punished even more because my dad's angry. But my mum, she's sticking up for her rights. She's not realizing that I'm going to get even more punished. My dad's just had enough now. He's headed out the door.
So do they talk to you or?
It's too late. My dad's just so angry. He's just grabbed me by the arm and just dragging me out.
Where's he dragging you?
I feel like I'm getting dragged outside, out near like the wood heap.
Mm-hmm.
He's making me put my hand out, and he's taking his belt off, and he's going to hit me with his belt. My mum's trying to make him calm down, but he's way too angry now. Yeah, he's hitting me now. He's hitting me across the hand.
Tap into his mind and find out what you've done to make him so angry.
It's like I can't push past the rage. He's just so angry. I feel like it's something to do with my uncle. I feel like my uncle was molesting me and I told my parents, and that was not okay with my dad, but my mama understands. Something very similar happened to her. And so my dad's punishing me because he thinks I'm lying.
Right.
Yes, it's his brother. He trusts and loves his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that maybe it's my fault. It's all my fault. Maybe I asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I could talk to them, but now I feel like I can't. I'm even closing off from my mum as well. He's finished hitting me now. He just walks off and leaves me there in tears.
You're in tears or he's in tears?
I'm in tears. It hurts. My hands are bleeding.
Remember, you don't have to actually feel the pain. You can just observe it. So let's move forward in time to another time in this lifetime. Just drift and float away from that scene. And let's move forward in time to another time in that lifetime. Feeling yourself being pulled into another time in that life. And you were there, and tell me what's happening now.
I'm older. I still live in that house.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm about 18.
Mm-hmm.
I feel after what happened when I was younger, I decided that I'll just read lots of books, and that was my way of getting away from the world. I feel very intelligent, but I keep it to myself. I don't let others know how intelligent I am. I'm very strong-willed, but I also keep that to myself. I'm just waiting for that chance to not be under this household anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I can make my own decisions, but I know that may never happen. My parents are trying to marry me off to someone.
How do you feel about that?
I'm excited to leave this house. And I think the person that they've matched me with is okay, and I get along with them. So yeah, I feel okay about it. I'm ready to just make it happen, and so I can get out of there and be the head lady of a house. I'm ready to do that.
Okay, so maybe let's move forward to that time. So let's drift, float away from where you are now. And let's move to where you're married and older in that lifetime, the lady of the house. Tell me what's happening.
Yes, I'm the lady of this house, and I've got 2 kids. I've got a girl and a boy.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a good understanding with my husband, but we do not love each other. He's got a mistress, maybe even more than one.
Oh.
But I'm okay with that because I'm happy just spending my days raising the kids, reading books, and just being in charge of me.
So you have an understanding that works.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it will last forever, but at this point in time, my kids are still small. I'm just happy being their mum and reading.
Mm.
Yes, it feels very simple. I don't have to worry about. There feels like there's nothing to worry about. It's just a very simple life. Yes, feels very easy. I don't have to worry about my dad anymore. I don't have much to do with my parents. It's by choice. Very easy. Very uneventful.
Mm. That's okay. Maybe you needed a rest.
Yes.
All right, so maybe let's just move a bit more forward in that lifetime to an important time that we need to see in that lifetime. Moving forward in time to an important time in that life. Feeling yourself being there now, and tell me what's happening.
My uncle is a part of my life again.
Okay.
What he's done to me, he's trying to do to my daughter. And I killed him.
You killed him?
Yes, I did.
How did you do that?
I've got a knife. I slit his throat. It was very, I acted out of anger and I'm regretting it, but it's done. And I know there's going to be consequences. There's no hiding it. It is, yeah, it is done.
Okay, so maybe let's move a little bit further along in that time and see what happens.
I've been arrested and they're trying to work out what they're going to do with me. They're still, well, they believe me, but their hands are tied. It's, I need to be punished. And yes, I'm going to be hanged. They can't let housewives running around doing this, so they need to set an example.
How do you feel about that?
I feel numb. I miss my kids. They're still so young. I haven't even had a chance to talk to them. They just took me away. Just, yeah, it's upsetting that my kids are going to be raised by someone else. But I understand that I did what I did and I need to be punished. And I regret it for the sake of my children, but I don't regret it because he deserved it. He was an evil man. He'd done it to many, many people. He deserved to die. So in that way, I suppose I deserve to die too.
Okay, so let's go to the last day of that life, to the day when they're going to end your life. Take a deep breath. Tell me what's happening.
It allowed me to see my kids. They don't really understand. No one's told them anything. It's like there's no communication. They think they're just kids and they don't understand anything they do if they would communicate with them. Oh, the love for my kids is so strong. I'm having very big regrets. Just telling them that I love them so much. That they'll be okay. I have a really, really strong connection with my daughter. My son's younger, so I know that he'll be okay. I know that she'll be okay as well. They're taking them away. it. They're taking me away now.
Mm-hmm.
They've put something over my head.
Mm-hmm. Remember, you can step back from your body, from above, and watch the scene. You don't actually have to feel it. You can just observe.
They're walking me up to a platform. I'm not struggling. In my heart, I'm struggling, but physically, just letting it happen.
Mm-hmm.
There's not many people there to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Just, yeah, it's done. It just happened
It's
very
done.
quickly. Yes.
Okay, so let's just drift far, far away from that body. Leave that body there.